Go Dogs, man. Went against a good Georgia Southern football team and didn't get it done. At the end of the day, our mission doesn't change every week. We want to go 1-0. That doesn't change regardless of who the opponent is, and we didn't get that done. But I thought overall our football team, showed that they belong and showed some really good things. Some things obviously we got to clean up and we got to get better at. I mean, that's any game that you play, but I was overall pleased with their efforts. They fought to the end for 60 minutes. They went to an adverse um, background in terms of the place we were playing at, but I was proud of those guys overall. They played hard. They fought for 60 minutes, and we didn't get it done. We didn't accomplish the mission of going 1-0.
Coach, we talk about cleaning up some things. You think we, at this point in the season with 3 games down, that the guys are finally getting it together?
Well, we got to clean up the penalties first and foremost, man. When you talk about disciplined football, which I truly believe in, it starts with winning the penalty battle. And obviously, when you go into those type of backgrounds, you're not going to get any calls per se. But you want it to be a fair call game. But when you look at our penalties, I think we had 2 on special teams and we had 5 on defense. And 3 of them were pass interference calls. And when you're playing against a team that pretty much throw it around almost every play, that happens. It happens in the game of football. But our guys competed through it all. They never had a negative moment, not one part of that game. But we want to clean up the discipline and fundamentals, man. One of the things we're going to work on this week is just really honing in on the fundamentals, man. And last but not least, we got to get healthy. We're a banged up football team right now. And that happens all across America. First 3 games of the season, playing against the physical teams that we played, team banged up right now. We're going to do a good job of just really working on us this week. And I'm excited to see how we go forward as we continue to get ready for the rest of our football season.
Coach, after these first 3 weeks going into the bye, can you kind of give a summation so far of this season, what you've seen, what you like, what you dislike?
Well, I think as a team, we're growing. It's a long season ahead of us, but if anybody watched us, they can tell we got a good football team. We got to continue to work on the sins, those self-inflicted negatives. But I think the program is in good, healthy position, in good hands right now. And I really think truly wholeheartedly that we're heading in the right direction. I think that, offensively, we're moving the ball. I don't care who we play. I mean, we had a couple long drives this past game that we got down there, but we got to get points when we drive those type of drives. Obviously, we want touchdowns, but when we get in field goal range, we got to get those points. And we missed 2 makeable field goals, and we got to clean that up. But I thought that our quarterback, the first 3 games, has really done a good job of managing our offense. He gives us a chance. Just put it this way, I'm glad he's on our team because people got to deal with him, whether it's being the passing game and the running game. And, other than this game, I thought we had been running the ball fairly well. Didn't run it very well this week. We had to pass a little bit more than we had to run it. But, overall, I think offensively we're making some good steps. I mean, we got something special in Caden High, Justin Smith-Brown, Ianaj Carter, our receivers are special. Our tight end, Keyshawn Toney, he showed that he can be a big play guy as well, but he's also doing a good job in the running game. And then our offensive line just being more consistent. They're doing some good things, but some things they got to clean up technique-wise. And when we're in short yardage situation, we got to be able to convert. And that's one of the things we're going to work on this week with them defensively. We got to get, after we have those long drives that we've had, and we can't let it be followed up by quick scores. Teams are getting big plays on us as opposed to driving the length of the field. And but I'll tell you what, I think our D-line is playing really, really well. They're playing hard. Obviously, our guy, Aaron Smith, is down right now. All right, but he'll be back. He should be ready to rock and roll when we come back off a break. And I think our secondary is doing a really good job as well. So, offense and defense, I really like where we are as a football team. Special teams wise, we got to get better. We got to get better and get more consistent in our kicking game, winning the field position battle, as well as doing a good job of when the opportunity to get points, we got to put it through the uprights. And, those are things that we'll be working on this off week as we prepare for a really good North Carolina A&T football team.
Does anything change for you this week on a bye week, or is it pretty much just business as usual?
Oh yeah, we'll get an idea of who North Carolina A&T is. So we'll start doing preliminary game plans. But more so is working on us, man. I mean, it's not a whole lot of preparing for A&T, yes, we have to, run plays offensively, defensively, special teams that we plan on running, but it's going to be more so of, working on fundamentals, working on, all the little small things that it takes to be a championship caliber program. And more than anything, getting healthy. So we're going to really make sure that we're getting that weight room this week. We're going to take the pads off tomorrow, practice, and do more individuals. And then Wednesday and Thursday, we're gonna get a little bit more physical on Wednesday and Thursday and work on us. And then Friday, we're not gonna do anything. Saturday, not gonna do anything. And then Sunday, we'll come back ready for game week. So, more than anything, like I say, I think we're gonna work on us and just polish us. And then we'll get ready for A&T next week.
Have you been surprised by anything in these first 3 games going into this bye week? Players, situations, anything like that in your first season?
Surprised? Not at all. I really think, truly feel like we got a good football team. We played a game one that we had our opportunities to win several times. We won a tight one, game 2. And then we went against an FBS program, game 3. And we competed. So I'm proud of our guys more than anything. I'm proud of our coaches. I'm proud of our players and the efforts they put forward. And they know. So, a game like this really gave them confidence, honestly, more than anything. Yes, we lost a football game, but I believe it gave them confidence because they feel like, honestly, that they feel like they belonged against a really good FBS program. So, I think that's going to spearhead us going forward as we get ready for the rest of the opponents on our schedule that, if we can, be in the game with a good team like Georgia Southern, we should be in the game with everybody that's on our schedule.
Talk about cleaning up those little things. What are some specific things this week that you're going to be focused on with this team?
Well, first of all, just the small details of eye discipline. What do I mean when I say eye discipline? We know it's getting ready to happen, but we got to train our eyes on defense to have our eyes in the right spot. Get your eyes out the backfield. We're going to work on fundamentals. So what we always talk about, the 3 F's. That's footwork, fit, and finish. Everything we're doing in the run game. We just purchased a new shoe. All right, shoots mean that we got to play with lower pad level. That means we got to spend a lot of time in the Z of our knee and our knee bend. And then not shooting ourselves in the foot with penalties. That's one of the things I hold high is discipline. And when you're having games where, again, our penalties went down this past week, but when you have 7 penalties, that's not discipline in football. So we got to find a way to get those penalties down. And more than anything, like I say, I'm just super excited about the guys we have because I think we got enough, and the next opponent is a big game. Why? Because it's the next game. It's an old MEAC rival, North Carolina A&T and South Carolina State. So I'm looking forward to having the very first home game at Oliver C. Dawson Stadium to get a chance of playing in front of Bulldog faithful. So more than anything, let's get ready to get your season tickets. I want the house packed. So when we go out there for our Bulldog walk, I want to see every Bulldog that exists in the stadium, just like homecoming, turned up, ready to go. So, again, excited about getting a chance to have our first home game because we've been the Road Warriors the first 3 games. And it's going to be a pleasure to be able to be at home in front of our home crowd.
Coach, when you talk about the character of this team, and you set the tone early on, even when, you guys got down, they still played hard throughout. How proud are you of this team when it comes to just adversity and just fighting through things?
Oh, that's how we built. We're built like that. That's how we train them. We train them like that. It's that thermostat mentality. Play the next play. You don't have control of what happened on the last play. Just play the next play. Good things are going to happen in football. It's football. They own scholarship too. Good things going to happen. Keep playing. Bad things going to happen. Keep playing. You got to have to play the next play mentality. And I think our young men are really buying into that. You don't see guys on the sideline pointing fingers, man. It's you. It's offense, it's defense. No. It's about uplifting your teammate, uplifting your brothers. And I think when you do that, you're building something special. And I really